Happy day before Friday. Thanks for joining us on Midday. We have a familiar face in the hot seat. Lisa High's back.
I am so glad to be here,
I
Amber.
know. I'm really excited.
Wow, it's been so long. It's been like a year, I think. So it's like I'm back and I hear the music and I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
Is it all coming back?
Yes,
it's like
it
muscle
is.
memory.
It is. It's like
But it's
awesome.
on a new set. It is. The
is.
seats are different because
I
you were used to just kind of like sprawling out. Now you have to be
Yeah.
all proper and
we
sit.
had all of our paperwork spread
Oh,
out
yeah.
on the table in front of us. And
Before
everything,
it was such a hot mess.
I just loved it. I mean,
yeah, I know. It was
you
a lot easier, wasn't it?
when it's a hot mess, that's a good thing.
Now we have to look like we have our stuff together.
I know. We're very
True
professional
story.
around
If
here.
you saw the back of us, there's a lot of cords and all kinds of stuff.
It really is.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
good.
Busy
good.
with the show, yeah?
It's been busy. Tomorrow's Friday, so that's always good.
Fridays are always good. It's not Friday yet? Darn it,
But
I
it's
thought
the
today
day
was Friday.
before, so you celebrate.
All right, we can do that.
You'll have to make a little swing by tomorrow because Saturday is National Wine Day.
Well, yeah, I'll be back.
We're celebrating tomorrow.
I'm here.
Just saying. Not saying it's much needed, but I'm saying it's much needed.
Right. It's very much needed.
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
You know what? Actually, okay, so Doug and I have moved. So we moved a couple months ago, but yet
Oh, no.
we're still in boxes in our garage, and I mean, we're still trying to unpack and
That's
get everything
okay.
organized. So that's what we're going to be doing. We actually have a free weekend where we can focus on that.
Oh, so you're going to just get it all out of the way?
Yes, we're gonna. I am determined to get my car in the garage. That's my absolute number one thing I want to get done.
But you're so much motivated than me, much more, because I have a room that's supposed to be my spare room. Really, that's just my moving box room, where there's like boxes in there of stuff
Yeah.
I've moved across the country more times than needed. So I don't know, can you hire somebody just
Well,
to like
wait
go
a second.
throw everything out?
Well, you can, but I don't know. I mean,
You want to donate it, but it's just every time, you know this, I'm not the most domestic person ever. So the thought of going in there and just opening boxes and looking in there is like the scariest, especially when the pools are open.
But you know what? It'll be like Christmas. You open up some of those boxes, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's what happened to my foo-foo kitty that I had when I was 3 years old. I don't know.
That will be the big winner if I can find that. What I should do is have a yard sale. Do people still have yard sales?
Yeah, I have garage sales, yard sales.
Okay, so you do them?
I do.
Do you make it into like a neighborhood party?
No, not really. I mean, because it's really stressful. I don't know. I mean, some people, that sounds like a lot of fun. I want to come to your garage sale.
Well, I've never had one, so but that's how I'm picturing it.
I'm like all business and serious. I'm like putting prices on stuff, and here she is, partying with everybody.
Well, I'm picturing, those like orange things that you buy, you don't buy, the drink dispensers that are on like construction.
Yes, yeah.
Those will be at my yard sale.
That would be awesome. I'm coming.
I
Let me
don't know
know.
what'll be in there. I probably won't have anything to sell because I won't open the boxes. All right, summer.
Summer.
It's not
yes.
here yet, but we always say it's like the first weekend of summer.
Yes, okay. It is. It's the kickoff.
I've had a tendency to complain, I know, shocking, for weeks now that the pools have not been open.
Yes.
Because it's been warm.
It has been warm. It's been 80. It got up to what, 86, 88?
Yes.
I mean, it's been warm.
So the pool should have been open. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, finally, the pools have opened at a lot of places. Today, the pool where I lived opened, and I noticed people outside at the pool, even though it's like black outside and storms are coming.
They're still out there.
Yes, because everybody's so ready.
Yeah, they are.
And I
I'm
don't
ready.
blame them.
Yeah, what pool? Where is it? I'll be there. Oh, no, I won't, because I'm professional.
Exactly.
And I don't do that.
You will not be skipping. Skipping's not work. School work. You're just
all
not
the same.
skipping on a storm day.
Yeah, I can't do that.
But
I'm
it
not
made
allowed
me
to.
laugh because it was the most horrible day to be outside whatsoever.
Yeah.
But people are still like, it's
Yeah.
open. I am soaking this in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't hate you for it.
I don't either.
All right, but you want to know what? I did not see any of the swimsuits we're about to show because this swimsuit is causing quite the stir on social media. I don't know if we have a picture of it. Let's pull that up. Yep, it is a swimming costume by Jaded London. Costs about $50. Oh, and that's
What
it.
am I looking at?
That's-
It's like high cut up on the hip
Oh yeah,
like that?
yeah. That it goes all the way up, pretty much to where like the straps are usually.
Well, I don't even see where the straps are. Are there straps? It's strapless at the top, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and so like it has like, do you see like kind of where the waist is? It just has like a string to tie around.
Yeah.
I guess that whole dot, it reminds me of a pizza slice.
Okay, that would be just, it does look like a pizza slice. That would be a hot mess on me, I can tell you right now. The top, I would be fighting that top the whole time. And then like with your hip bones hanging out like that.
Well, everything's hanging out like that. It's like your ribs are hanging out like that. It's like, what? Well, and it has orange slices on it, and that's all they're reminding me. I'm like, are we like trying to do art to fashion? I don't know.
Well, you know what, and I'm okay with that. I like the, you know, I like the little color, you know, pop to it with that orange or whatever it was.
Oh, you're okay with the print?
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with the print, but it's the cut of it. I just couldn't feel comfortable.
Well, and that's it. And they don't show the back of the suit, which
I'm
makes
afraid.
me a little nervous.
Is there a back?
If you're buying a suit and it's a little, listen, hey, if you can wear that and pull that off and feel comfortable in it, you do that. I have more power to you.
Yeah, I agree.
But a little nervous because if the string is holding that on, what's going on the other side?
It's scary.
$50 though. I would expect more for a designer suit.
Yeah, I don't know. I would want something quite different, I think. Do they have like the foo-foo suits on here too?
Like muumuus?
I want the muumuus.
That in a muumuu print.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, she's gorgeous.
She is. It looks beautiful on her,
And
but
it goes
how many of us
really
are built like
low.
that?
It also
you know?
goes low.
Right.
Like, I mean, up top. It's just.
Yeah. Like I said, I would be struggling with that the whole time. I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable. And what if a bee came swarming over by me and I had to run away? I mean, that would just be a horrible sight.
Your high kicks at the beach. I mean, that could get dangerous.
You high kick at the beach?
Oh yeah, all the time. You know, just go and do the rocket moves.
I can see that. We gotta get pics of this, Amber.
There will never be pics of that because it is never happening. Let us know if you would rock that suit or if you appreciate the art.
Yeah.
No judgment.
No judgment ever.
$50, it can be yours.
Maybe a little bit of judgment, you know, off camera, but.
Listen, if you rock that, I would probably, I don't know what I would do. Not a high kick, but it is up there. Let us know. Okay, here's another one.
Okay.
With summer, I mean, I guess we're just going to go there, even though it's stormy outside. Just picture it in your head.
I've been picturing it for like 2 months. I'm ready,
thank you.
seriously.
Always.
Yeah.
Endless summer. Mm-hmm. When you travel, like airport, say for instance, does it always seem your phone always runs out of juice in an airport?
I can't even get to the airport without my phone running out.
And it like sucks it out even more when you're there.
Yeah.
So they have like those, well one, my favorite is like everybody's always huddled right near the hole in the middle of the thing, or like the one seat where there's a plug, and like these people don't even know each other and they're like hugged up next to each other.
Right.
It's like your instant BFF. I'm thinking matchmakers should go there.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Having like a charging station at the airport, matchmakers can sponsor it and then have like little cord charging areas like side by side.
Instead of sharing a soda, you're going to share a
charging
plug.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it turns out a lot like dating, maybe. Those charging stations can give you some issues.
Yes.
And they're kind of like diseases for your phone.
Ew.
Because in the long run, these chargers sometimes have things in them. Things like cyber criminals. They modify the USB connections to download all your phone data. One expert says plugging into a public USB port is kind of like finding a toothbrush on the side of the road and deciding to stick it in your mouth.
Oh gosh, that's horrible.
Have you ever thought about this?
No, I had no idea that they could do that. That is scary.
Okay,
I mean,
so this is new.
this is totally new to me. I have no idea that they could do that. Now, granted, I don't use those charging ports.
Oh,
and
never?
stations. No, I don't.
So because you're suspicious.
I am. Well, you know what? I prefer to kind of go off on my own, and I find an outlet, a random outlet in the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them, of course, are putting them in the seats. You know,
Right,
when
they're
you're
getting
waiting for the
nicer
plane.
now.
Yeah, they are. But some of the old school airports,
you're like
that
in the
are-
bathroom.
Yeah, where they still crank the plane to get it. You know. So those places, yeah, you're either in the bathroom or you're on the sidewall sitting down and plugging in there. So that's what I usually do.
Because you're okay with that.
I am, and it kind of lets me be off by myself.
Yeah, you don't have to sit at these like USB cafes.
Right, exactly.
And you're not on the market for matchmaking.
Exactly.
So, there's no need to.
But you know, I mean, that's a great idea, though. Great business idea, Amber. I like it.
It's my next venture.
All right.
No, this. Okay, so this I actually liked seeing the story.
Yeah.
Because you know I love my Lifetime movies and being suspicious about anything in life that can possibly happen. And this is something I've always wondered. Like even so much so, this is gonna sound crazy. Like if you're like out and some random person's like, here, you can use my charger.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and I'll use it, but sometimes I'll say no, and I didn't even know this was possible.
Like
that
why?
They can steal your
Why
info.
did you say no?
I just feel like maybe because it's always, it's okay.
It's like the toothbrush on the side of the road, you just don't want to use it?
No, it's because I feel like maybe they can download my info, and my phone is very, very private. Not at all. It's just around the studio all day long. But I don't know why. And I kind of typecast. Like if I see somebody and I think that they have a lot of like computer skills, or they're like an engineer or somebody like that, and they're like, here, give me your phone, I'll charge it. And they have those battery packs. I'm like, no, you are downloading all my stuff, and there are no nudes, so you're not finding anything.
Wow. Well, I'm completely the opposite. I'd be like, oh, thank you, you're so kind, you know, and be plugging in doopy-doo. So I would totally fall for something like that. But, you know, thank goodness I haven't been using those ports. I've always just plugged in, so.
But I wouldn't say naive. I'd say you're probably normal. I think it's a little bit of an issue that's something I even consider. All right, speaking of technology, does it frustrate you a lot?
Always.
Yeah, every single day.
Every day.
Turning it off and on just doesn't ever really solve the issue.
Yeah.
Well, if you are frustrated, you're not alone, because a recent poll found 80% of people experience tech frustration every single day, and just over half say they experience up to 5 a day. I'd say more.
I'd say more too.
Now, of course, these take away precious time. 40% saying each tech hiccup took more than 10 minutes to fix. The most common problem people experienced was with Wi-Fi, smartphones, and the #1 most frustrating tech device is, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say what it is. What is it?
Oh,
Cell phone.
A cell phone.
Ah.
That's because people are stealing your data when you use the USB ports.
Exactly, and that's the frustration. No, but I mean, we're on our phones all the time.
Yes.
I mean, we do everything in our phones, our schedules, our, you know, our keeping in touch with people, our calendars.
Every single thing.
Everything.
But Wi-Fi, let's be honest. We're not calling out the building, but we're kind of calling out the building. Sometimes there's Wi-Fi issues.
There are.
And it's always for like me right before a show is due.
Yeah.
And you're like trying to find something, and like the internet, the wheel of death comes on.
And it just keeps churning
and you're like
and
screaming.
churning.
You're like, I need this. We're in news.
You're like, why is it doing this?
Yeah, so then you just, that's what I do.
Yeah.
It helps. You bang it a little bit,
Yeah, it
and then you
always
just
helps.
on and off, and then usually messes it up.
And then does
the
Mike come
engineers
around the
have to
corner?
come.
Mike comes around the corner. Don't hit.
Mike's like, Amber, like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yes, but Mike does a very good job. And
Yeah,
he's
no, he
always,
does.
yes.
It's our fault.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, Wi-Fi, cell phones, anything around the house.
Yeah, I mean, those are the main things. My iPads with the boys, I mean, if anything ever goes wrong, you know, I'm the first to find out about it. I mean, they're the first to know about it because they're on them all the time.
But I bet they can fix them, because
you know
kids
what?
can do it better than us.
They really do. And sometimes I actually ask them. They're 10 and 14. And my 10-year-old, you know, he seems to be around all the time.
Right.
So I'm always referring to him for my technical issues. And he always knows how to fix it.
Oh, you know what?
He's 10 years old.
No, we need to ask him about this USB port situation, and if people can steal it when we use their things.
Right.
Paranoid.
Yeah. What if you buy a used car and you're using the port? What if there's, you know?
That's true.
I mean, somebody could have gotten in there and they can steal your
Lisa.
information. I know, right?
Lisa, this is going to be a few sleepless nights
I
because
know.
of that next one.